everybody. This is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Korner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective podcast. And this is episode number 29. So everybody that's been watching my podcast, thank you very much. It seems to be growing at a small clip, but that's all it needs to do. And like I always tell you guys when I start the podcast, this podcast is not about me. It is about my guests, whom today is Darla Alston and Elizabeth Buke. I always have to thank my support, which is Jennifer Schmidas, Caitlin Kornick, Devin, and Wendy Santana, and the support team of both of my Stewart Title, Richmond and Sugar Land offices. So if you need title, we are the only title company you need to be closing with. All right. A couple other quick little announcements. Number one, if you're seeing this podcast and you're an agent or a vendor in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com, and I'll put you on the schedule, on the spot. And my other announcement is Stewart Title, Richmond, and Sugar Land are official, as of the recording of this podcast, official drop-off spots for Toys for Tots. We're coming up on the Christmas season. Christmas is about kids and presents and toys. So if you got a giving heart, stop by the Richmond office or the Sugar Land office and drop off some unwrapped new toys for some children that really could use some pretty cool Christmas presents this year. The Richmond address is 2116 Thompson Road in Richmond, Texas, and the Sugar Land office is 14100 Southwest Freeway. In saying all that, let's get started. Episode 29, Kevin's Korner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. If you don't know this young lady sitting next to me, this is Darla Alston, not Austin, Alston. And she is a wonderful real estate agent that I've been running into for the last couple of years here and there. And ended up at her broker's office a few months ago, and now we're friends and be doing stuff in the future. So say hi to the podcast.
Hi.
So tell everybody, just told them your name, but tell them, what you do, who you do it with, your brokerage, all that good stuff.
Okay. Again, I'm Darla Alston. I am with EXP Realty. I specialize in senior real estate, which that means everybody that's my age and older. We're the fun community.
She's only 25 years old.
Couple of times. So it's a fun niche that I am in. I love it. I work here in the Fort Bend County area, and I'm here to help you with your real estate needs.
Nice. So tell everybody, how long have you been an agent?
I have been an agent for over 8 years.
Wow. So in that 8 years, you've seen a lot, correct?
Yes, a lot, especially through the COVID era. It was a lot of fun.
And now what we're dealing with right now.
It's a lot of fun in a different way.
Yes, down market, everything.
Yeah.
COVID was an up market, now it's a down market. And
yeah.
So, so why did you decide to be a real estate agent? Why did you get into real estate?
Well, I switched from education to real estate because I enjoy helping people. I know that sounds like a cliche, but I really do. It brings me joy. When I was in education, it was dealing with parents and their children, and now I'm dealing with parents and the whole family. So it's the same. It's the same reward, and I love it. And I love Fort Bend County and where I am, and get to meet a lot of great people around here.
How long were you were you a teacher?
No, I was in administration.
Administration. So how long were you in administration?
I did that for about 5 years.
Okay.
Before that, I was a CEO of my daughter in my home.
That's I've held that title too. So mine's now married and grown and on her own.
Yeah,
so.
Mine as well.
Yeah. So so what is it about, other than helping people, what is it about real estate that gets you to get up every day and, go help people?
I love my community. I love the diversity that we have here. I love being able to meet the people in our county and getting to know them and their likes and interests. That's what drives me, is just to make those connections between personal or business. I love those connections that keep me going in my community.
You said you liked working with seniors.
Yes.
So is that to buy, to sell, I mean, if they're seniors, they're probably more selling than anything, right?
Yes. So what I enjoy doing is being able to help seniors that are moving to the next chapter in life. Sometimes that's working with them to downsize, to move to the next, community, facility, whatever that is. And then I also work with their children, the adult children. So I take a lot of the stress and the load off of the whole process with what I offer. And so we find what fits best for the families in their situation.
What kind of mindset do you have to be in, as well as the mindset that the seniors are in? How do you handle that? I mean, they're call you because they want to sell a house they've been in for 400,000 years.
Yes.
So how does that work?
Well, it's like working with babies. It's you handle it with kid gloves, and you go in with the mindset of everything in their belonging, in their house, in their possession is meaningful to them, and they don't want to depart or separate from that. So I work very closely with the adult children as well to, kind of critique what it is they're looking for, and I try to take the stress off of everybody because it's a stressful situation.
Well, of course it is.
So
They're having to make a change they haven't made in 30, 40 years.
Yes. So it's one little baby step at a time, one little change for them at a time, and you just have to be patient and very loving to walk everybody through that process.
Sounds like you also have to have a lot of patience.
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
you really do.
No, that's not me. But
that's why I do this and you don't, Kevin.
There you go. I appreciate it. So, would you like to talk about your brokerage?
Yes. I love EXP. I've been there for a while now. It's a unique brokerage. We have brick and mortar offices. I'm at the Seth, which is a building that is a successful environment. It's a bunch of different offices in there, but we all collaborate together. We meet at least once a week to just talk about the different issues at hand, whether it's the mortgage rates or multiple offers or just things happening around the community. It's a great brokerage that collaborate very well together.
I like the weekly ding ding on social
media. Yes. We have a weekly ding ding. It's a lot of fun. So it keeps everybody on their toes and keeps everybody informed too. It really does. And
well, I've attended one of those meetings, and I'll say that, and I've been in this industry for 9 years, and I've been in almost every brokerage in the city at some point in my career. Very informative meeting. I mean, I even learned something, and it was the first time I'd been in that office. So, the Seth brothers and Sonic and all, they know what they're doing, and the other thing that I noticed too about the office is that the diversity of agents.
Yes.
From all over the world.
Yes.
I mean, it was just like, wow, I don't even know if I can talk to her because I don't know the language, but they're just from everywhere. Yeah.
And the ages. We have young, new agents, and then there's some of us that are, I call it mid-range, and there's some that have been in the business for many, many years. And when we have our meetings, it's nice because people, like you come in, or somebody that does blinds or different things are offered that they come in and talk to us, and then we can collaborate together and help our clients with the connections that we have through our office.
Yeah. So you've been an agent for 8 years. I know that most agents, especially successful ones like you, the first and main way for them to get leads is by referrals.
Yes.
But is there anything else that you've either done, want to do, tried to do, or currently do that is successful marketing-wise to generate business for you and your company?
Yes. So Kevin here helps a lot with marketing and with a lot of the the ways that we can market and ideas that we can market, and I appreciate that you do that for us. So I use a lot of postcards, mail out. I make sure and get to know my neighbors, get to know my community, so that they recognize my face. And I want to be first when someone says, I need to buy or sell a house. They'll say, "Oh, go see Darla. She'll take care of you." I also use a program called Send Out Cards that helps me stay in front of my past clients, future clients, and it's a good program. I really love it. So that's
And what she's referring to, everything she just said there, is farming.
yes,
So
I do farming.
You're utilizing the farming technique to generate leads.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
The farming I've been doing for a couple of years, on and off, but Kevin has helped me to be a little more mainstream with that and show me how important it is, that even the things that I've missed by not being consistent. So it's very important that you stay consistent. It's not just a one mail out. You have to do it all the time. Even if you don't think it matters, it matters. Yeah, of course, people are going to throw stuff in the trash, but there's those people that don't. So,
well, it's economies of scale. So if you send out 100 cards and 2 people call you that turn into a contract, you spend $150 on those cards, but your commission is 300 times that.
Correct.
So from a number standpoint, it's definitely worth it. And it's not, and I say this to agents all the time, it's not your future client's responsibility to remember you. It's your responsibility to keep reminding them that you're available when they need you, because 75 to 80% of the time when you meet somebody in your career, they don't need your services when you meet them.
Right. And it's you bring in value to them. It's little things that you can bring value to them. Market updates or things happen in the community.
What's my home worth?
Yeah. Free evaluations of a home, what's going on in the neighborhood.
Yeah, and you can also help them find a mortgage company to get them a loan.
Yes.
You can explain to them what to expect at title and why they need title insurance.
Yes.
I even had one guy call me up and go, "This agent keeps telling me I got to get my house inspected. Why? What? It looks great." Well, there's a reason why you got to get the house inspected, because there's a bunch of stuff that you had no idea to look for and you can't see that could be thousands of dollars later.
Yep.
Plus, you're the advocate for your client
Yes.
with the other side of the transaction or the other agent and their clients. You're working in the best interest of your client to get them the best deal, whether you're buying or selling for them.
Absolutely.
And that right there is, in my mind, is worth every penny of what the money you make.
Absolutely.
So, is there anything that in the future you would like to learn or start doing marketing-wise for your company?
Actually, yes. I would like to learn how to be a better YouTuber.
Well, we're doing that right now.
I've been taught, I got a lesson the other day about TikTok, so I haven't branched out there yet. So, but it's interesting to watch the changing of social media and what's important and what people look for when they're shopping for real estate or really anything. So you have to stay up with the times.
What's the number one way to market anything today? And it can be anything at all in the entire planet.
Social media.
No.
Facebook, TikTok.
You're still on social media. Video.
Oh, yeah. The one thing I really am not a fan of, by the way, but...
well, she's going to be a cool podcaster now.
I don't know about that, but I'll get there. I'll get there.
So
it's
video's
growing.
The number one way.
Yeah.
So I play guitar. I like to mess with classic vehicles. I've even learned how to replace a light switch in the bedroom by going to YouTube and just asking that question. There are videos for everything on YouTube.
Well, you're braver than me.
I mean, I would really venture to say, and don't try this and call me, but there might even be a video on YouTube on how to watch paint dry.
I'm sure there is.
So someone has probably done that.
Yes.
But so video, you're going to want to do video. So you come see me and I'll show you how to do that.
Oh, that sounds great.
Right. But she's a perfect example of anybody out there that is either not tried farming or skeptical that it does work.
Yes, it does. It really does.
It's just you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
And you have to be patient. So, and there's many other aspects of farming: postcards, door knocking, leaving little gifts, getting involved in the HOA or the recreational facility there, going and talking to the local entrepreneurial companies around the neighborhood.
Yes.
All of it's farming, not just sending the postcard.
Exactly. And go into grand openings and ribbon cuttings for businesses that are opening. That's huge. That makes a great impact on the community.
Why don't you mention the big one coming up?
So our building, the Seth, is having a grand opening December the 1st. So it's on and off hours. Ribbon cutting is at 12:30. So it'll be a great way to come out and see our building. And it's a new facility, and it's a shared success space. So if you guys want to come out and visit, you are so welcome. Be my guest and come see this amazing building.
I've been there several times. It's pretty impressive. So I actually would like to talk to Sonnet or Canal because I want to teach there. I would use the facility downstairs.
Yes.
I want to teach for you guys, but I also want to teach a class in your building for the public.
Yeah.
So agents.
Yeah.
So if anybody, and I'm sure they do, needs real estate services, how do they get a hold of you?
Best way to do it is I like for you to call me or text me. I love a personable call. I like to make it a personal situation. So my number is 832-279-3600. And I'd love to talk to you about what you're looking for and what your needs are.
Do you have a website or are you on social media?
I am on social media. My Facebook page is Darla Alston, and my email address is Darla K. Alston, ALSTON 12@gmail.com.
Awesome. So, guys, if you're looking for a great real estate agent, here's one right here. She's got lots of experience, 8 years. So, now you don't have to be just a senior. She'll still help you.
Yes.
She just specializes in that.
Yes.
So, give them the phone number one more time.
832-279-3600.
Very nice. Appreciate you being on the podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting me be here. I appreciate it.
Come back again, okay?
I will. I'm going to get better at this video thing.
Yeah, next time she'll tell you about the success of the video.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So we're going to take a quick break, and my second guest, Elizabeth Buick, photographer extraordinaire, is up next. We'll be right back.